Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
Marsh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
That's a solid shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Yep. Massive outside edge. That's the over. India are 143 for 5.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Green, the pace bowler coming into the attack. Went for the drive, complete miss. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Yep. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Worked away. That's a nice single.
Well, not the best fielding. Has a shy at the stumps, but they were well safe. And to add insult to injury, the ball flies to the boundary.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide, though.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Bit of a wild delivery. Should have been called a wide, but the umpire doesn't agree.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much.
Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That gets things going. Settling in now. First few runs on the board.
Driven through cover. Just the one.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
How will the bowler respond?
Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Misses everything.
On the drive. The bowling's too good, though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot, pierces the infield. And they scamper through for a single. Good running.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
No. Terrible shot.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. India are 171 for 6.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Nearly gets the edge. Green with a great delivery there. Gone, great catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Thick edge. Super catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Big edge.
The edge was so close to going to hand, they're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Sharmy cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point. Out! Caught!
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Had to throw at the other end. A mix-up between the wickets and in the field. Gets off 0 with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Nicely played. Just runs one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play. It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide. Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Marsh getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. That's a solid shot.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected. Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Patted away.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
We want to make use of that extra delivery.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Fantastic running. Good communication between the two of them. There wasn't any bat on it, though. It'll be leg byes.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary. Good running. They should come back for two.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Through the shot early. Ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball. Well, in summary, they made a really good total there. Consistent loss of wickets probably held them back a bit. But, David, you'd be happy with that?
Oh, definitely, Ali. Anything above 160 is generally a good score. With that said, I reckon the bowlers did a very good job as well. As you said, taking consistent wickets, that helped them out.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Australia gets their first runs of the innings. Marsh picking up a good single there.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Nicely played. Just runs one.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
That's a solid shot.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Goes for it. Tried to go large with that slog sweep, but it's hit well enough. Could be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Going with pace now. Late cut, straight to the fielder.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
And out, deep fine. Had to run around a bit, and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Doesn't beat the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Smith edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Four runs added in the over. Australia are 20 for 1.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Worked away. That's a nice single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Marsh is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
Just threw the shot too early.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Another scamper through for a single. Good running. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. End of the over. 7 off it. Australia are 34 for 1. Onto that early. That could be 4. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
That's a solid shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Over. Australia are 43 for 1. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Fantastic running. Good communication between the two of them. It didn't get any bat though, and will be leg byes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Big edge. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Smith is seemingly content with holding the strike. Decides against taking the single.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Good shot, straight between mid-on and mid-wicket.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Nicely played. Just runs one.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Jeez, timed that well. 7 runs added in that over. Australia are 59 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's a solid shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Bumrah pulls out. Dead ball.
How will the bowler respond?
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Great shot. At least one on offer. Ten runs added in that over. Australia are 69 for 1.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Good running. They should come back for 2.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for the rotation of strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Nicely played. Just runs 1.
That gets things going. Settling in now. First few runs on the board.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one. End of the over. Australia are 75 for 2.
Nicely run. Working the ball away into the gaps to find an easy single.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Beats the field with a great shot.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
well played. Could be a quick single. Well, nearly a mix-up, but quickly changed their minds on that single. It's a wise call in the end.
There was the single on offer. Surprised, really, that they didn't want it.
That's a solid shot. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. Five runs in that over. Australia are 80 for 2.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Great shot through the gap. Nice shot, pierces the infield. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Goes over the top with that shot.
Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's a confident appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Hasn't pitched in line. That'll stay with the umpire's call. The decision will stand by the narrowest of margins. Just as we suspected, it's missing the lot.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. That is quite extraordinary. Inglis, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Worked away. That's a nice single. End of the over. 7 off it. Australia are 98 for 2.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Good shot. A beauty.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for four.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Good return back from the deep.
Yeah, well played, could be a quick single. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
A few moves made in the field.
Bowler and fielders look really confident.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That's a solid shot.
Well, not going to hang around if that's any indication. Picking up four from your first ball.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Perfectly timed.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for four. Might look to go big again here. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Pulled away, should just be the single with deep square leg out there. And a scamper through for a single, good running.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it though, I don't think.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 119 for 3.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Gets that away.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Goes over the top with that shot.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yadav with a huge appeal. Finds the fielder with that shot. 11 runs added there. Australia are 130 for 3. Off the middle of the bat.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Pinged off the bat.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, nice shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
India with a massive shout. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Pandya coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Shot right out of the middle and drilled it for 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Some adjustments to the field.
That's a solid shot. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Nice shot, pierces the infield. Well played, could be a quick single.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Big edge. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge edge.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads. Had to throw at the other end. A mix-up between the wickets and in the field. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
End of the over. 4 off it. Australia are 161 for 3. Chance to run 2. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. 1 to get for 50. That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Oh, that's 2 full. Nice shot. It could be 4.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Good running. They should come back for 2.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Oh, they decide to turn down the run. There may have been a single there, though.
Turning down runs that are that safe, it just isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike. Have to go for it now.
Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batter.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a solid shot.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Any score in that 160 to 180-ish area is a good score. And today it was enough for them to hold on.
India, probably a bit relieved at the end there, I'd say. They bowled well, yes. The chasing team, they still had some big hitters in the dugout. We see it quite often. Losing